I remember we had a rose garden. Mom had a rose garden and the raspberry bushes
One
and
thing she loved was the gardening. She still does. She
yes, you
still
can't keep
works
her
it
from
out in the
gardening. So
garden.
that's a good thing that you have this house instead of the apartment.
Yeah, that's right. The apartment was a 6-month thing, and that was enough for us.
Yeah.
Had enough people, and it was too much.
Yeah, just being there all the time.
It was constant, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we got to know more people, but this is definitely a better situation.
Yeah, I like that you have a nice view of the lake.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's really nice.
Well, we can sit out in the back porch and look out the window or go out in the backyard. Yeah, Jean likes to go out in the backyard with the dog. And,
Uh-huh.
the stool, the chair we got.
Yeah, that's
Sit
so
there.
nice.
The dog will sit there and sleep right next to her. Yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah, the Lord definitely watches over us.
Yes, yes, he does.
Gives us good kids.
Oh, goodness. Well, I don't know about that, but
Every once in a while, a little.
a little, yeah. I remember you took up golf to help get rid of your angst, right?
Oh,
But I was surprised that you said that our faces were never on the golf balls. That was nice.
yeah. Yeah, it was a good neighborhood too, really.
It was pretty nice.
It had that lake down at the end of the block there, and that was good to be able to go
Yeah.
down and walk around at least. And
Uh-huh. It was nice to get the fence in so that the dog could run around in the backyard.
yeah, well, that's right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
And you
Yeah.
made the clubhouse? That was really nice.
and the garden and the swimming pool.
Yeah.
And they finally tore it down, I see.
Yeah, it's probably good. I mean, they don't last forever.
Yeah.
Those above ground swimming pools.
Yeah, I've got a picture of it after it was torn down.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah.
There were some pines in the back corner. Pine trees.
And some, what do you call them, raspberry bushes or whatever?
Of course, there were raspberry bushes.
Which we didn't get to eat.
Apparently not. I don't know why people didn't go back there and pick the raspberries like I did every day. Apparently, people didn't know about that.
We're just lazy.
Lazy.
Yeah. No, we didn't want to put you out on something, you know, you needed that.
It's true. All those nice, good raspberries. And I remember we had a snowball bush because you liked snowball bush
Oh,
trees.
yeah, on the side of,
Yeah.
near the playhouse.
Right. I think Mom said that you had one growing up, and so that's why you got one.
Yeah.
That was nice.
And the playhouse, that was good to do.
Yeah, the playhouse was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was surprised how you were able to build it. That was a lot of work.
I think I got some help on that. I'm trying to remember who it was.
Uh-huh. And you must have cemented that one pole with the swings because it had cement in it, and
Yeah, I think so.
that was a big job.
Yeah, I think so. But I had friends in JC's,
Oh, what's JC's?
the Junior Chamber of Commerce.
Oh.
And the Junior Chamber of Commerce were mostly new people in town.
Oh.
And I think 3 of them got to be mayor.
Oh, wow.
and the one of the guys and I did things together. I don't know if he belonged to the church or not. I think he did. I think he belonged to our church. But we were involved in the purchase of the north building there at the church.
Oh. Okay.
And then involved in the building of the new building.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I can't even remember his name. Yeah, sometimes I'm walking down the street and somebody says, "Hey, Larry, how you doing?"
Uh-huh.
And I say, "I'm doing fine, George."
Right. Because you call everybody George if you can't
Yeah.
remember.
If I don't remember the name, it's George. And I think one guy was George I met.
Well, that's convenient. At least
Not
you
the
got
same
one
guy-
right.
Not the same guy, but it was George. Well, I know. Well, we were a friend of George and Ruth Rogers,
Oh, yes.
and I knew George well. He
Uh-huh.
was on city council, and so I talked to them a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, well, Medina's been a good place for us, no doubt about that.
Yeah.
But down south, I guess not too bad, huh?
Well, that's where the job was.
Yeah, right. Little details.
Got to go where the job is sometimes.
I remember when you took off and went into this, was it schools you were, college?
Yeah, originally it was college
You were there
campuses.
for first, and I was kind of glad to see you changed and didn't stay in the colleges.
Oh, why is that?
Well, it just seemed like, you were interested in Bible.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you talked about interpreting the Bibles one time,
That's true.
and
Yeah.
And I thought, well, this gives you a chance to spread the word much more rapidly.
True. Very
than,
true.
Than the Gideons do. We put out 100 million Bibles a year,
Uh-huh.
but you never know where they're going because you give them to everybody.
Right.
That's one.
And people need to be able to read.
Yeah.
And
They
there's,
have it in
yeah,
90 languages, but it's still.
which is great, but you still need to be able to read.
Yeah.
Lots of people can't.
Yeah, and this is something that is really needed, and at that time, I'm sure it was growing.
Yes, definitely. I remember going down to visit and in college, and they only had like 300 languages done at that point. And now there's 2,100 languages
Yeah.
done.
Well, you helped a little bit.
Just a little. A little bit. One little piece.
Well, but you did some training that probably helped a lot.
Yeah, I enjoyed training people for a little while. That was nice.
Oh yeah,